I'm not familiar with that compound. So that helps lower that helps also with cholesterol.
It supports blood glucose. It does. It supports blood glucose and cholesterol. So because of its polyphenolic antioxidants and also its free radical scavengers, so both influence cholesterol and blood glucose.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Cleveland Clinic published a study. There was a study. I don't remember how many participants they had, but I think it was like 77 participants, and it actually had a very good outcome.
By the way, just
the only side effect.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
The only side effect was mild heartburn.
All right. Earlier, I was talking about statins and how they work, and I mentioned that they interfere with HMG coenzyme reductase, statins are HMG coenzyme A reductase inhibitors. They block that enzyme. That enzyme is involved in the synthesis of a compound called mevolinate. Mevolinate occurs naturally in your body, and mevolinate is used to make sterols, fats, including cholesterol. So the statins interrupt that enzyme so that mevolinate can't be made, and then sterols, the cholesterol doesn't get made. In essence, that's how generally these statin drugs work. That was to a very earlier question. I just wanted to make sure I was clear about that. I don't know if I had said that or not. I intended to, or maybe I thought I did, but that's what goes on. I know it gets a little complicated, but that these drugs have a mechanism of action. Typically how drugs work is that they shut something down so something else won't happen. When you start closing down certain metabolic pathways and certain systems of the body, whatever, you can expect side effects. I mean, when you turn off the electricity in the house, you have a side effect. You can't see. When you turn off the water, you don't have any, you can't go to the bathroom, you can't flush the toilet, you can't wash the dishes. There are side effects, right? You're turning something off. When you turn something off, shut it down, there's typically a side effect with these drugs. That's how they work. I'm just saying. So you asked me earlier, what was on my mind to talk about today. So there we did it, right?
We did it.
You see how
definitely did it.
You see how that happens, right? I didn't plan on talking about statin drugs but it came up, and we built the whole show around that theme, darn near.
Mm-hmm.
And statin, Jarrow formulas are CoQ10. Let's go to Wayne. Hey, Wayne, what's the answer in Lansdale?
Hey, Doc. I wouldn't be surprised if it's all three, but I know it's CoQ10.
It is CoQ10. Happy New Year, Wayne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well, Doc. How are you? We haven't heard too much about how you're doing.
I'm doing well. I'm good right now. I'm good. I live one day at I live in the moment, Wayne. One day at a time. God's been good to me. I just take it as it comes, man. I feel good, and we'll see.
I'm glad to hear that. We need you, Doc. So
well,
thank you for everything you do for all of us here.
I'm just a teacher, man. I'm just trying to, and I'm a good student too. I'm usually the better student than a teacher. But thank you for your kind comments. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. Very grateful. And grateful for you too, Dominique. Thank you for making your contribution to the show and help educate the audience about dietary supplementation, how these products work, what they're intended to do, how they're made, and how Jarrow Formulas makes the best effort to make the best formulations they can. We appreciate all of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Always a pleasure.
So, our pleasure as well. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar.